Darlings, happy Thursday. And I'm fabulous. It's like, it's still a muggy, no, what's, no, overcast. Overcast Thursday. And I like it. I actually do like it that it's overcast. I mean, generally, these parts of town, it would already be like scorching hot. And I love that it's like nice, tempered. It's almost like living near the beach where you get that, that, um, what do you call this? The air that comes from the water and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I know. My, hello. My brain is trying to go to sleep. Trying. Maybe we can squeeze a couple more minutes out of my brain. Who knows? But who is having a fabulous week? Oh, guess what, guys? Darlings, did you know that Juneteenth is a federal holiday? Ah, who doesn't know at this point? Anyway, I'm so happy about that. You know what that means, right? Not only is it a holiday, but it's also a holiday for me. Yay! Love it. Love. I know. Well, who doesn't need like an extra one day off during the week? Just every other week or something. I am not one of those fortunate enough to work from home. Sad face. Uh, but anywho, such is life. You just roll with the punches. And with that, I do have this thing called Firefly that I wanted to share with you guys. You probably have heard of it. Likely. I mean, I am super noob, so late on the news, obviously. That's Cersei for ya. So this is the Adobe AI called Firefly. So what is it? I was like, who? Is like, a firefly? Like, you mean the bug? Like the actual bug? But no. It's called a Firefly. It's an actual program? Is that the proper way to describe it? It's a program. So a friend was discussing it with me, or rather sharing this news with me, because bug. So she needs friends to like update her on things that are techie related, because Cersei is super noob on this stuff. A noob. Like, I won't even lie about it. Hello. And anyway. So this said friend shared that there is this new generative tool from Adobe, the makers of BDFs, what do you call this? A Photoshop, what else? And other, what's this, the other one that I can't even think of right now? Sorry. Anywho, it's a bag of different things. And I was like, I have no idea what the Firefly is. Like, besides, off the top of my head, I'm thinking, it's a bug. Like a mosquito or something. Although, true story, and this is not a joke, there is an instrument that we use in surgery. It's called the mosquito. Not the bug, but it's just called a mosquito. It's not any way shaped like a bug. Just saying. Anywho, so back to this. So I asked my friend, was like, what? I need more info. Like, since I myself really only use Acrobat for like PDFs and such. Not the bug. When you gotta sign it digitally, the document. It's not, very shaped like a bug. Very signed. So back to this. I don't even know why we segged into this discussion about this, because I'm super noob on this tech stuff. Like, yeah. Yeah. Basically. Very sign. Well, we'll never know. But sometimes you have to expand the subjects that you discuss with your friends, right? I mean, you can't always discuss the same things along the same subject line on this tech stuff. But anyhow, um, yeah. I told my friend, look, I have always been a wig loving nerd, but damn, we'll never know. But you are a veritable nerd, in the gentlest, best complimentary sense. Okay, love ya. Along the same. So anyway, my friend's like, as it was explained to me, if I can if I can remember it correctly. Oops, sorry, friend. It is a commercially safe, quote unquote, image generator for companies. And I'm like, I can't expound. Image generator? Like, if I can recall, of late, haven't we been seeing image copyright lawsuits gaining ground recently? As recent as, what was it, like 2-3 months ago or something like that? Gaining like about the, what is this now? Andy Warhol silk screens of an image of the late artist Prince. I believe the original photographer of who captured that image sued on the grounds of copyrights, something copyright related infringement, and the original photographer, or the photographer I should say, actually won their lawsuits. So anyway, back to this. Photographer who captured that image sued. Again, I was like, we're seeing lawsuits like that due to non-licensed use of such images, whatever they may be. Or the photographer, I should say, actually won their lawsuits. So my friend was like, no, it's basically a text to image AI model, and I'm like, who? Again, I was like, sorry, layman's terms here is needed for me. Like, do we have a dictionary on hand, like already? So I'm like, okay, so does that mean if I type a description, it will produce an image matching that description? Or do I need to actually speak to the program, or like a speech to talk thing, or an app to facilitate this? Or is it actually going to produce optimal results? Or something relatively close, but not exactly what the command is? Like, say, if I ask, can you please show me a picture of is it actually going to produce optimal results? Mango tree. I know, so like out of the blue, right? And then it gives me like a picture of what the command is, a guava tree. I mean, same tropical needs, but different species. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I guess the answer to question number one, which is mango tree. I know, so like out of the blue, right? Well, I have to type a description for it to produce an image matching that description. Answer is yes. Answer to number two, which is, do I need to use a speech-to-talk program or app to facilitate this? The answer is yes. And that is the program Adobe. And number three question was, will it produce optimal results? That is TBD, since my friend hasn't used the program yet, and neither have I. So I'm thinking I will wait for them to use it. Whoops, I know. Hey, friend. Additionally, per said friend, Adobe promises to cover any legal costs. That is TBD, since sorry, did I hear that right? Neither have I. Adobe promises to cover any legal costs that business customers may face as a result of using Adobe Firefly. Wow, that is bombastic confidence. Not even hyperbole, since I googled that, and lo and behold, said statement is noted, highlighted, and bookmarked on there. Literally. Like, wow, wow, wow. Like, whoo. I kid you not. And this came from the VP of Digital Media at Adobe as they delivered their speech during the Adobe Summit EMEA 2023. And I quote, the business version of the image generation tool will include full indemnification for the content created, quote, end quote. And as, quote, a proof point that we stand behind the commercial safety and readiness of these features, end of quote. Well, that is notable because, well, again, it may just be the first time ever a company has offered such a wide-ranging policy for or fail-safe. Is that even a correct term to use? Sorry, correct me here. For AI-generated content. I mean, going as far as to guarantee against the consequences of litigation for the business user? Wow. Wow. I mean, the legal scenario remains unclear, however, because it hasn't like launched, or has it launched the product? But altogether, I'm pretty sure their legal department is having a ball with this. Yeah. Hello, billable hours. Anyway, back to the image generating issue. Are these images created from scratch, or are they images readily available on the web, which are largely, if I'm not mistaken, copyrighted and therefore subject to licensing approvals for before use? Like, hashtag correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying. So, as it stands, this AI called Firefly apparently has been trained to model only rights-free material available under Creative Commons licenses and on content from its own image library, like Adobe's stock images, which encompasses everything from photography to vector graphics, and thereby doing without the need to resort to scrapping copyrighted images from the interwebs, or scrapping or scraping. It must be noted, though, that this offer only applies to enterprise customers, i.e. Adobe Firefly for Enterprise. That is the actual name, I think. Which is a version of the generative AI tools aimed at business teams, and the release date is sometime during the second half of the year, this year. And since, we're nearly done with June, because hello, it's like the middle of June. Just dropping it out there just in case you're doing the math. LOL. This version will provide text-to-image generative AI, which can be used to generate or edit images. Ooh. Does that mean that super noob me, Cersei, will finally be able to stop converting Word doc files with images to PDF and vice versa? Since that is the only way that I know, I will be able to edit illustrations or images without the file getting wonky when I do the conversion from PDF to Word or Word to. Anyway, sheesh. Wow. My super noob brain is like sputtering out of control. Just kidding. I'm just saying. Sorry. Ooh, and when I do the conversion, just in case you were wondering, Firefly will also be integrated into another Adobe offering, which a lot of people, not everybody, because that would include me, and I don't use it. Adobe offering, which is Photoshop. Sometime in the near future, will it be? Firefly will also be integrated into another Adobe. I mean, I don't even know why that thought crossed my mind since my skill level is a -0. But hey, maybe, just maybe, my interest was piqued, which caused my dendrites and accents to finally communicate. I mean, wouldn't that be great though if that was like integrated as, you know, an additional option for Photoshop? Ooh, ooh, wouldn't that be something crazy? So, what are your thoughts on this? Do you share? Do share, because again, I have like super negative skills levels on tech related stuff. Um, I do try to expand my horizons ever so slowly. I'm like a snail's pace, obviously. However, I am not averse to learning something new, except again, if it's completely unfamiliar to me or like a brand new territory, I do take my happy time and do try to expand my horizon, get my feet wet very slowly. Like a snail's pace. I know. Every tangible change must start with somewhere small. So I start from the smallest atom. Take my happy time and anyway. So again, what are your thoughts on this? Share with me in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Well, darlings, ciao. Don't forget to leave room for people and give them grace. But don't be an idiot either. And remember to journey in gratitude. Okay, I shall see you guys later, aka talk to you later. Okay. Well, darling, ciao, ciao, ciao. Don't forget